Hello and welcome to traders and investors, and I'm glad to present you the daily market review prepared by analysts and experts from fx.co portal. Here we go. And we're starting with the major, EURUSD, Dimitrios Tapas describes. EURUSD is trading around 1.1504, rebounding after the consolidation above the 6-8 mirror level in recent sessions. This positive bias suggests that the euro will likely continue its rise in the coming hours, potentially reaching the 7-8 mirror level at 1.1596. If the euro undergoes a technical correction towards 1.1474, we could consider this area a key buying level with targets at 1.1544 and 1596. Let me remind you that the euro left a gap around 1.1740 in October, so we believe that the euro could resume its upward cycle and reach these resistance levels, thus covering the gap. The EURUSD indicator is showing a positive signal, suggesting buying opportunities, while the price consolidates above the 6-8 mirror level. Let's trade with the MACD indicator. It's time for GBPUSD. Jakub Novak presents. You could plan to buy the pound today upon reaching the entry point around 1.3068. with a target move to 1.3099, where you could exit long positions and open a short in the opposite direction, anticipating a 30-35 pip move in the opposite direction. Growth in the pound today can only be expected within the framework of the correction. Before buying, make sure that the MACD is above the zero mark and just starting to rise from it. You could also plan to buy the pound today in the event of two consecutive price tests of 1.3053, when the MACD indicator is in an oversold zone. This will limit the pair's downside potential and lead to an upward market reversal. An increase can be expected toward the opposite levels of 1.3068 and 1.3099. You could also plan to sell pound today after a breach of the level 1.3053. It's a red line on the chart, which will lead to a rapid decline in the pair. The key target for sellers will be 1.3022, where you could plan to exit shorts and immediately buy in the opposite direction, anticipating a rebound 20-25 pip move. Sellers of the pound could return to the market at any moment. Before selling, make sure that the MACD indicator is below the zero mark and just starting its downward movement from there. You could also plan to sell pound today if the price 1.3068 is tested twice. When the MACD indicator is in an overbought zone, this will limit the upward potential of the pair and lead to a market reversal downward. A decrease can be expected toward the opposite levels of 1.3053 and 1.3022. That's all for today. See you online soon.